So the last thing that we want to cover is, of course, style and presentation. It's one of the key aspects that the judges look for. So what does it entail, and how do I get all the points when it comes to my style and presentation as a debater?
Two things, Mariam. One is style, the other is presentation. And I'd want to start with the latter. When you talk about presentation, I would talk about two things. First of all, just the way you appear on stage. We want you to look good. Some schools have ties, others don't have, and the likes, but it's just the way your uniform should look good. I have seen school uniforms that are t-shirts. I would call them t-shirts, maybe they're not t-shirts in their language, polo shirts and the likes, yes. But that's it. We don't want to see a diversity within the three debaters that we can't understand. Or you're just dressed in a way that is not smart. If your shirt has a collar, let the collar be a collar. If you have a tie, just put it the right way. If you have certain, especially for the ladies, I think their styles, let it just be smart. We don't want to look at you and say you need to go and wash that shirt, or you need to go and do something with that. Just appear in a way that is pleasant. Second thing on presentation actually is just how you speak. Are you confident?
Devolution is not a hindrance to national integration.
Are you just confident? Are you natural? Are you smiling as you're speaking to us? Are you convincing enough? Do you have that authority that, listen, what I'm about to tell you, I believe in it, even if it's a lie, but you believe in it, and you want us to believe that you are that we should follow you on that. So that's basically encompasses the entire of presentation, but also how you are on the stage. Okay. So it's part of presentation, because there are people who come and you can tell they are shaking. I mean, sometimes it can be there, but you don't have to, it doesn't have to be that evident until we ask you, can you take some breather so that at least you're okay on stage. There are people who I would call who get intimidated by the stage, and others are not. Others are very confident on that. And we tell them, come to the stage even in advance. Come over, have a look at it. I mean, feel free with it so that at least there's nothing that scares you or you meet for the first time. On style, this is very tied to your just ability to convince us, and this falls in especially on the nonverbal communication. How are your hands? Are they free enough? Are they also helping you? Helping your verbal cues. They don't have to move. Not everybody has to do what I'm doing, for example. But can we tell that naturally your instincts are following what you're telling us? The other thing is how you utilize the stage space. Of course, we know that we have a mic there for you to speak to, but you can still tell that your movements are very at ease. And we have students who have come with what I would call pieces of paper and the likes, and you can tell they're really passionate about what they're saying because of the styles that they exude as they're even having those particular materials. But you've had others as well who come and you can tell they're really trying to fake these things out. Others come with books and you can tell they're trying to flip pages. No, you don't have to do that. Come with simple bulletins and it tells us that you've prepared for this. Styles are different within people. I mean, between debaters, the two teams, you can tell some will exude this particular style because of how maybe they have decided to practice by themselves, and others on the other side. But style can be improved by practice. Sometimes you say, when I speak, am I too monotonous? One of the other elements we look at is your posture when you're on the stage. There are people who will have natural straight postures that are very confident. They exude confidence out of that. And others would play with the stage and you'll see them trying to emphasize on something by leaning forward a little, all that. And that's good, that's natural, and we like that. And if you don't have all these gimmicks, you can just stand straight and speak to the people, straight face, eye contact, and speak your points out. But play around with it. Sometimes I would ask you, practice. Speak before other debaters. Tell them, how do I look? Is my presentation okay? Am I looking as if I'm a bit tense and the likes? So that helps you out. And don't cram a practical thing to come and show us. No. Let it flow. But Mariam, you've been a debater as well. So What do you learn, or what can you say about this whole style thing?
Being confident in how you look, it's a big part of style and presentation. But when you are confident that, you know what, I know there is not a single hair on my head that is out of place, and I know that I'm well groomed and everything. For some people, they like to, I know people who tell me, you know what, when I spray my favorite perfume before I go on stage, it makes me feel good about myself and gives me that extra kick. If that's what you need, do it, you know. And also taking deep breaths is also very useful when you are on stage, and remembering that people at the end of the day, they don't really bite. It's a bunch of views on the stage, and for some people, making eye contact is very troublesome. So some people prefer to hover above the crowd, not really make eye contact directly with people, because they can even start making faces at you and everything. But yeah, just hover above the crowd. Only make eye contact with perhaps the judges or one or two people, maybe a familiar face in the audience.
And so you have something to offer at the debate platform that everybody wants to hear. And so you're confident, you are that great debater. Always tell yourself that and speak with that confidence and with realness as well.
Yeah, I think that's a wrap from us. So thank you very much for watching. We hope this has been educational and very helpful for you. And we are looking forward to coming to your regions. We're going to have a great season this year. And we just can't wait to be on the regions, on the ground and with you. Be sure to watch more videos online, of course. There's so many of our clips on YouTube. You can learn from former debaters, pick the good things that they did, learn from them and what they did, also learn from their mistakes. And have a great 2017 ahead. We'll be with you shortly. I have been Mariam Bishar.
And this is Mina Shagir. Thank you.